Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we are going to play through a few rounds of Rock Hard 1977. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here and we get playing. Okay, so I have it all set up, but to go over that pretty quickly, you're going to put the board in the center of the table. Depending on the number of players, there's a player count right here. I'm playing a 2-player game, so we're going to use the 2-3 player side. And then you're going to give each player a player board with chops, reputation, songs set to 2, cravings at 0 with their low blood sugar and switching off, and the royalty in 0. Then there's a deck of cards which you can give to each player 2 of these cards, and that'll give them 2 of the boards to look at to determine who they want to be. I just dealt them out randomly because for this it doesn't really matter. Then you're going to take the appropriate standee and then your player color base here, put that together, get all the cubes of your color, get 1 piece of candy, get a job. They look like this in the back. And number of players plus 1, we'll get managers, and we'll do a draft and reverse turn order. Again, I just did it randomly. It doesn't necessarily matter. It's just a little bit of a special power that you get. Then you're going to get $1. 2 of these life experiences. You want to get 2 different symbols. So if you draw 2 of the same, you want to keep going until you get a different one. And then you're going to get 2 personal goals. 3 personal goals, and you'll keep 2. But again, I just randomly kept 2. These are going to be things we're trying to accomplish during the game. Then each player will also get one of these player aids, which I have over here so I can see them, which give you what you're doing on the turns and the phases, and then all the icons. We'll also have a demo, a record deal, a fame marker, a pick for turn order, which is pretty fantastic. We'll put those on there. I randomly did yellow as first, blue as second. Then you're going to set up the board. You're going to put 3 crew members per player, because each player can only ever have 3, so I have 6 here. On the crew spaces, they look like that. They have that on the back. Shuffle the Sugar Rush cards, put them on the Sugar Rush space on the board. Shuffle all the different hangouts, and they go on the specific space of the board as well. You're going to grab the random gig deck here. You're going to take 3 of the A's, 3 of the B's, and 3 of the C's. Put C, B, A on top. Flip A. Then flip the top one. Then you're going to shuffle the events, put them on the event space, and then you're going to shuffle the production bonus, performance bonuses, and publicity bonuses, and reveal one of those. And then you're going to put the round marker on April. We'll also have the die off to the side, because we may need to roll that later. And in a 2-player game, I'm going to be using whatever this is called, the Rising Star, which basically blocks off some spaces on the board. So you can see the orange cube. That's just to tighten up the board a little bit in a 2-player game. It doesn't do anything else. That's just all it does. And then the last thing, you're going to shuffle up these tokens, the hotspot tokens, and you're going to put them on the random spaces on the board under the hangouts. Okay? Now, let's get going. I'm not going to explain it too much. I'll just explain it as I go. So the game is broken down into different phases. There's 5. There's prep, which is getting ready. Then there's day. There's night. And there's after hours. So day, night is green, after hours is red. And then anytime actions, which are these 4 boxes up at the top. Okay? So on your turn, you're either going to take, during the appropriate phase, so we're in day, we're either going to put our worker in the day section, or we're going to go to one of these anytime action spots. Okay? Some of the managers may let you break that rule, but as a general rule, that's what you're going to do. So yellow is first. So let's just go ahead and do some things here. Let's do... And you can't go where someone else is unless it's an open space, which has the infinity symbol. And there aren't many of those. So let's just go. I'm going to go here. I'm going to hire a publicist. That costs $1. So I spend my $1. Then I get 1 reputation and 1 fame. So I'm now on the board. Okay? And that's my turn. Then blue's turn. Oh, wait. I had to roll something too. For your job, let me roll that. 2. I have a daytime job. Now, I'll explain that right now. So during the day phase, I had the option to work to get $2. If I don't want to work and I wanted to do something else, which is what I did, I'm going to take this skip work icon token, meaning that I didn't work. If I don't do this 3 times, I get fired from my job. Okay? You don't have to do it, but you can. All right, so that player, they are going to work. So they're just going to send their worker up here to work. and they will get $2. And you have to work during the phase that's in there. I had to roll because I can work at any time on mine. And I will get $2, or the blue will get $2. And that is phase 1, okay? Now we're moving on, or that's phase 2. Now we're moving on to phase 3, which is nighttime. This is where we're gonna maybe play some gigs, do some more rehearsals, all that kind of thing. So yellow's first again. They're gonna go. I don't have a lot of stuff to do here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to donate some blood, and I'm gonna get $1. All right, and then blue, they don't have any way to do this. They're going to go here. They're going to play a random gig at the trade show. You may immediately take a hire crew action. Ignore any player standees currently there. That's cool. So they're going to hire a crew. You can hire 1 or 2. Or more, I guess. But I think they're just going to hire 1. They'll spend $1, hire 1. And they have a crew member now to help them. All right. And this is an open space, so multiple people can go here. So there is that. All right, so now moving on to phase 4, which is the after hours phase. One other thing you can do before or after your turn is you can spend candy. Now, candy is laid out on this page here. You can discard a candy. Then you have to take a sugar rush card, which they're going to look like this. They may increase your craving, which is this. You may have to roll for low blood sugar, and they may give you extra actions. In this case, it didn't. So I took the candy, and it didn't do anything for me, which is a bummer. But it could be soft candy. You increase your craving by 1. You have to roll for low blood sugar, which means you can make it so your blood sugar is too low, and you have to go to recovery, and you can't do something during the day phase. So you kind of have to skip a turn, but you get to take an extra action. Or it could be, that's still soft candy. Soft candy. There's a hard candy, I think. Yep. Hard candy gives you 2 extra actions. So yes, you're going up on cravings, which makes it possible that you can get low blood sugar, but you can take extra actions, which is pretty cool. So that's something else that you can do. I'm probably not going to do that because I just don't want to, but you could. And we also have a manager that's going to apply at certain phases. So let's look and see what the yellow one does before they take their turn. Once per round during its current phase, you can visit an occupied limited space. So if something's blocked out, this player can go there and unblock it. And then if you have 10 or less reputation, gain 1 reputation when you play Panda Palace. Okay. And then we all have a special ability. So this one is, if your reputation is less than 10, the first time you gain reputation, you can get extra. That's why this token will come off to let you know that you've done it. Okay. And then this player's special ability is, once per round, if you have fewer than 10 songs, gain 1 more when you write a song during the after hours phase. You may do this even if you have, ooh, that's pretty cool. All right. So maybe I want to do that. So I think we'll go ahead and write a song. So I get to write 2 songs because that's my special power. So songs are here. So I'll write 2 songs. Songs, reputation, and chops help you play at venues. Okay. And multiple people are going to go here. If that's the case, they'll slide this way, and then turn order, which I'll explain in a second, will be left to right. Okay. Then it's blue's turn. I think blue wants to hang out. Let's do a hangout. Let's go to this one. This one's also going to give them a point for going there. Now, when you take this, you're going to take a card. It gives you an icon. You want to have 4 of the same icons or 4 different icons. If you do that, you get 5 points. This is an up-and-coming sound mixer, offers to work free to prove their value. You may play a gig once with 1 less crew than required. So that's a special ability that I have. We also have personal goals that we're trying to accomplish. I'm not going to go into those too much, but when I renegotiate a record contract, which I'll try to get to, I get 5 points. And if I finish the game with more blue icons than yellow, I'll get 5 points. So that they kind of have similar vibes over there that we're looking at. Okay, so that is the end of that. Now what we're going to do is we were going to do the cleanup phase. Collect royalties. If you have a record deal, this cube would move up, and you know you would get money, but no one has done a record deal yet. Pay manager. At the end of June, we have to pay our manager, or they go away and we lose points. Arrange new turn order. So that's where these picks come in handy. So you can see the lowest turn order goes first. So in this case, Yellow will be first. Blue, 5 is lower than 10. Blue is second. Okay, turn our standees back. Okay, and then we will take back the standees, check for low blood sugar, shuffle the Sugar Rush deck. I should do that since I flipped through a bunch of them. Take the hot hangout tokens, and then advance round. Okay, so let's do one more round. So the round will go to May. We'll say I shuffled those up. I didn't really. But Rising Star, these are going to move to Rehearsal Studio A. TJ's. And Hoover's, which is where? Here. So these are off limits, those 3 spaces. Okay. Now we're ready to go. So yellow is still first. And they need to roll to see when their job is. It's 2. It's daytime again. So let's take one of their cubes and mark daytime so they know. I probably need to work. I'll go work. So I get $2. I don't want to miss work too much and get fired. Okay. And then Blue's turn. What's their power again? If you have 10 or less reputation, gain 1. If your reputation is less, you gain reputation again. Yeah, what is that? If your reputation is less than 10, yeah, let's do that. So they're going to go for an interview. That gives them 1 reputation, but we'll also give them a second. So their reputation is now up to 4. Okay, that's the end of that phase. Now we're moving on to phase 2. Oh, I didn't flip an event in the first round. Sorry about that. There would be an event that's flipped as well, and then this gig will go away. So this event is higher indie promo spaces are open. So both of these, multiple people can go there. So I'll put that right there so we remember, which is irrelevant because we're past that phase, but c'est la vie. All right, so now we're in B, or night, and I think they didn't work, so they're going to get a skip work token because they had to work during the day. And I think yellow is going to, I have 3 reputation. They're going to go play at the Fox Den. You can't use candy here. You need to have 3 reputation. I have 3 reputation. That will give me a chops and a fame. So now I have 2 fame. All right, sweet. Let's see. Okay, now Blue's turn. Blue wants to get $1 somehow. How much money do they have? They have $2. So Blue is going to go here, and they're going to donate blood. So they're getting $1. All right. Now, that's the end of that. Now we're going to move on to night, or after hours. I have, sweet. All right, so yellow is going to go here. Spend $3, and they're going to record a demo. So they now have their demo tape, and I'll explain why that's important in a little bit. I'll probably play through another round, and I think Blue really wanted to do that, which blows. And I think what they're going to do is they're just going to keep going down here. They're going to go down here, get another point. Take another one of these, trying to get 4. A legendary tour manager divorcing spouse number 3 is desperate for money. Hire your next crew for $1 more than the current cost, or no. Gain a point. Yeah, I want to do that. So I'm going to gain a reputation. I get a candy. And then discard. All right, so it's discarded. All right, so that's that. Now we're going to determine turn order. Yellow's first again. Done. The event goes away. This goes away. We get a new gig. Take these back. We'll keep those out. These should get shuffled every time. I'm just not going to do that to save some time. Then this will go to June. Crew Space 1 is blocked. The cheapest. Okay. Fox Den. And then where are we? Buds. Where's Buds? Right there. Okay. Now we do that all again. All right, so the new event is all spaces in this round are open. So every space is open. No restrictions, which is pretty cool. All right, so now yellow is still first. I have a demo tape. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to try and get my record deal up. So I come here, I have a demo, I have 3 chops, I have 3 reputation, and I have 3 songs. So my royalty track is now there. So I'm going to get some money at the end of each track, each round. And I'm going to spend a candy. I have some soft candy. So my cravings go up 1. Okay. I have to roll for low blood sugar, which is, if lower than the craving level, which it shouldn't be, because I'm at 1. So I got a 6, I'm fine. It could cause me to do that, and I'm going to be having some trouble. But now I get an extra action. So let's also, I need to roll to see what my work is. 4, that's at night. So I think I'm also going to go donate blood and get $1. Actually, I'm going to write a song. Once per round, if you have less than 10 songs, get 1 more when you write a song. So I want to write a song, so I'll get 2 songs. Done. All right, sweet. Now it's Blue's turn. Blue is going to they have to work, so they're going to go to work, actually. Then I'll give them $2. Okay, and now we're moving on to night. I need to work, so I'll go ahead and work. That gets me $2. And then Blue is going to, they have 3 chops. They do not have 3 chops. They need to up their chops. Where can I up my chops? So they're going to go to the Studio B, spend $2 for some studio time, up their chops by 2. Okay, now we're moving on to after hours, and I think yellow is, I need to get some cards, so let's go this one. The backstage career got Parmesan crackers. Caterer got Parmesan crackers instead of cheddar. Make a big deal out of it. Yes, you lose fame and get lose reputation, get 3 points. No, I'll just take up fame. I'm not going to be a diva about it. Okay, there we go. And then it's Blue's turn. Blue's going to go record their record, their demo, $3. So they now have their demo. And they would have gotten that back as well last time. Okay, and now we will do the end of the round, and which will be Blue is first now, then yellow. Get rid of the event. Get rid of this. Royalties. I now get $2 in royalties because I have a record deal with my demo. Shuffle these cards. Nobody has low blood sugar. That means the switch would be flipped to on. These cubes will move to Crew Spaces, second cheapest. Okay. Panda Palace. Okay. Second space. Okay. And then Jax. Jax is here. These come off. Remember, those will all get shuffled again. I'm just not doing that. And that's it. Now we'd have to pay our crew, our managers. This player cannot. And if you can't pay your manager, you lose 3 fame points. So Blue has now down to 0. I paid my manager. All right, and that's how the game's going to keep progressing until you've played through all the rounds. You're going to look, and during the game, you're also going to try to be accomplishing these bonuses here. Be the first player to do these things. In a two-player game, whoever does it first gets 5 points. I'm not going to go into that too much. Then you're going to evaluate your personal goals, see if you got any of those. And then whoever has the most points after all that is said and done is the winner. That is how you play Rock Hard 1977. Let's go up the top, see what you think about it. Also, again, if you want to see our full review, click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching.